they want to get on to the Saturday night update, Chad. How y'all doing? It's Saturday. Today is 9/23/17, September the 23rd, 2017, and we have a guest on the show today.
Yes, we do.
Kyle could not make it, guys. He has a family emergency that he had to go off out of town to do, and we needed to get somebody in to fill his split place. Thank you, Chad, by the way. Good buddy.
Hey, man, it's good to be here.
So Chad's stepping in for Kyle. Sorry, guys. I know you like Kyle and his. We're gonna change this to a Saturday night update. It was kind of hard on Fridays to get off work, film this, get it up online for you guys. So what we're doing is we're doing Saturday night now. And as you see, we had a new flag, the cold beer flag.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's fucking badass. We got more on the way for next week and following weeks. We ordered a bunch of them. So I'm going to go ahead and kick off with the fire updates. Millie Fire, as of 4 days ago. So this number is probably changed, and this is going to be the last fire update of the season. We might chime in and say, hey, look, guys, it's out. They're gone. They're done. Basically, we'll get to that in a minute, but the Millie Fire is 60% contained. The size of it is 24,079 acres. So that's all we're going to do. We're going to do containment size. Chad, do you want to take the Chetco bar fire?
Yeah, the Chetco bar fire, that's down there at the southern coast of Oregon. Containment, thank God, it's now at 94%.
After burning several structures.
I mean, this beast got up to 191,067 acres.
Yes.
It's one of the biggest fires we had in Oregon, is that right? Or?
You know, I have to go back on history and look at that, because...
Well, at least what's going on right now.
Right now, this summer,
it
kicks any fire season since I've been alive's
wow.
ass. I'm actually going to go ahead and go down to the tanker base. I'm going to try to see how many gallons went through for retardant for the tankers. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead over to the Eagle Creek fire. This is the one we talked about last week, guys, that the 15-year-old kid threw the smoke bomb.
Oh,
off the trail.
Fucking kid. Has he gone to court yet?
No, he has not. He is innocent until proven guilty. So right now he's innocent. The size of this fire, guys, like, I don't remember last week's stats, but right now it's 48,668 acres. We're at 46% containment, and they have 3.5 inches of rain coming this week in a couple days, and they're actually saying that number is going to jump up.
Yeah.
So we're probably going to see a lot of containment on that fire this week on the rain. So now on to the weather. The weather, guys, went from summer to like tipping to the edge of winter.
Like right fucking now too.
I couldn't freaking believe it.
It's crazy.
Frost every morning on the windows.
Yeah. I get up in the morning, I gotta defrost my fucking windshield.
I know.
And it's not even October yet.
It's just like summer. Here's your winter, guys. Yeah. You're gonna get fucked.
Fuck you there.
Right? So basically we got 10 inches up at Bachelor the last couple of days?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we did. 10
inches up at Mount Bachelor, guys.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. And I took the pump to Portland on the 4BT. We'll get that to that in a minute. But when I was up on the pass, it was snowing on me going over to Portland at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
Oh,
so
wow.
I had snowy conditions up on the pass. It was crazy.
Well, we're going from, just 90 degrees, scorching death, to this.
Right. Just,
I kind of welcome it a little bit because I do work outdoors a lot. This is not bad as long as the wind stays down a little bit. That wind kicks up though, and it's kicking your ass. It starts kicking your ass, but
anyway, guys, I think it's time for a brew, Jeff.
Oh, yes, sir.
I think
it's goddamn right.
Our Saturday night beer. So anyway, a little update on the channel, guys. The 4BT Cummins project. I still call it a project. So what is going on with? I took the pump off. I went to Portland on Tuesday. I got a new seal put in. Was not my fault. 110% not my fault. Basically, when that new seal got put in, because we had that little asshole in the pump, it didn't seat right. So when it it went in, it caught something, it tore it, basically, and let just fuel. It was starting to blow. It didn't blow by the whole time. It was right there at the end. For some reason, it pushed that seal out. It's fixed. They even put a guarantee it's not gonna fucking leak, or we're gonna fucking do something else for you, buddy. So basically, we're talking about how our weeks were right now. This is my week in a fucking bombshell. The pump. Had to drive to Portland. Then I get back from Portland. My 7.3 just stops starting. Like, I got crank over, it'll blip, and I do not have a complete full-on start. So, and I've got a puddle of diesel underneath the son of a bitch. So, we got videos on the 7.3 Power Shirt Crew Cab coming your way, guys. Nice. Chad, how was your fucking week?
Well, I found out that my brakes are going to shit on my Nissan Versa, also known as the vagina, right? So I need new brake pads. We're going to put some new brake pads on the front of it, and that might be on a future episode of Central Oregon Shenanigans, so look forward to that possibly.
And if it's cold enough, it'll fit in the garage, and we can do heat and do it right in here.
That's what's nice about a compact vagina. It fits in the garage. That's awesome.
So, yeah, so brakes, I would say probably coming up next week. Maybe right after work.
Pretty damn soon, because the old lady is barking at me about it. It needs to get done.
So we're going to go ahead and do some Versa brakes.
Slip of the tongue, it happens, you know.
It happens. So, Chad, a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been over here in Central Oregon since 98, and I've known James... Oh Jesus! Since you were what, 18?
Yeah.
But yeah. So how many years is that now? It's like about 12 math. Yeah.
28. 13.
13 fucking years. So it's been a while. We've been through a lot of adventures together. But I really love it over here. I came from Portland, and I was trying to escape the fucking rain, and then I come over here for the fucking snow.
Yeah. And
so.
Dry cold.
It's a dry. At least it's a dry cold, right? So I came over here for that. Just sacrifice one fucking thing for another. I just love it over here in Central Oregon. There's just so much crap to do outdoors, which is kind of my kind of thing. I love doing things outdoors, hunting, fishing.
Hunting, fishing, and loving every day.
So it's a country song you're making every day.
Chad's never got himself into a project he's always wanted to, and maybe someday down the road he'll have a project ride on the channel. His Tundra's almost becoming a project.
Well, that's another thing too. My Tundra, I just bought brand new tires for that. So I got the BF Goodwrench all-terrain KO2s for that.
Good tire. Awesome tire. They've been around. The KO, the
KO1s or whatever they call them.
Well, yeah, the all-terrain ones. Mm-hmm. They're phenomenal. So, guys, let's get on to something new on the channel. This is awesome. We're doing basically your guys' rides on the channel. I haven't thought of a name to call this yet. But anyway, basically, you guys are sending us in a description of what you're doing on your guys' projects and some pictures. I got good response. We got 5 rides. So
perfect.
Luis sends in a 1993 Ford F-150 with a 4BT swap. Let's take a look at that. So Luis wrote me in. Really enjoy the channel, guys. This is what you get when you watch too much of Central Oregon Shenanigans and the Fox Shop. Thanks, Badger Bob from Northwest Iowa. Right on, Badger Bob. Thanks for watching. And thanks for sending in. Awesome truck, by the way. Very clean build.
I really liked the gray. I don't know. I mean, it was just a nice paint scheme.
Well, they did.
It looked really good inside there.
In 90s, you remember like the inline 6s and all. 40s do blue. But then they went to that gray. It actually looks like the factory gray. I don't know if that's what you were doing with that, but it looks factory. It looks like
it does. That's what I was kind of getting at. Yeah, totally.
So that's badass. Mm-hmm. And we're going to go over to James's ride. James sends in a, don't know the year, I'm guessing probably around the same year Ford Expedition as mine. He didn't tell me, or I missed it on the email. Clean truck, but he got, as you can see in the pictures here, he got assholed. He got rear-ended.
Yep.
So, Anyway, he writes in, "Hey COS, I'm James from Rome, Georgia. I am 16 years old and my project is a 2001 Ford X." Oh, it is. So it's an 01, guys. Sorry, I haven't read these. I just printed them off the thing and put them up on the teleprompter. So anyway, he sends in that it's a 2001 Expedition. My family has had the truck since it was new. Badass. Since it was new, and it was given to me when I was turned 16. I drove it around for a couple months and then got rear-ended and totaled it because the bad frame damage. That sucks, dude. I bought the truck back and plan on completely redoing it, and y'all have motivated me to do a 4BT Cummins swap. I enjoy watching y'all's content. Keep up the good work.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool.
Thank you. So James, just FYI, I don't know if you got a shop or we're going to do the build. Just plan on, if you've got somewhere to get that in, you can park it for a while. It's going to take you a while. I mean, you're looking just to get the engine out and the engine bay prepped. You're looking probably for you 20 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, just to do it safely and just get everything, just go slow. The whole
want to do it right, you know.
And I was working on mine every other weekend, sometimes every weekend, for 6 or 7 months straight. It's a lot of hours. I'm going to tell you right now, it's a lot of work, and you're going to have to fab in your own engine mounts. I'm not trying to scare you away from the build, but I'm just telling you, if you need help by any means, give me an email. I will try to do the best I can to get you some information on parts and send you the right direction on what I did in my build. All right, so Chris sends us over his project. It's a 1992 V8 5.0 two-wheel drive blue and gray F-150 XLT, and he also, nice clean truck by the way. I've always wanted to build a two-wheel drive sleeper, like 302, kind of lighten the front, just lighten things up a little bit, and do like a, I don't know, a stroker 302,
definitely,
and then just have a mean little sleeper. But anyway, he sends over a message that basically says, this is our 1992 F-150 XLT. It was bought brand new by my dad, and it was his work truck for many years. Unfortunately, it was left sitting in the yard for a while, but it has been our project truck over the last couple of years, and we've slowly brought it back out of retirement. The list of upgrades includes a couple HD cooling system upgrades, including transcooler, 3G alternator swap, Saginaw power steering pump, and a limited slip rear end. There's still a bit of work left to be done, but I'm hoping for next mod will be a new aftermarket exhaust. Check out Will's Garage. He did a badass exhaust system on his OBS Ford F-150. That link will be in the description below if I can find it. I'll actually link you right to the video. It sounds amazing. Or you can go over to the Fox shop and check out John's exhaust build, which will also be in the description below. On his exhaust, he built his out of scrap. Will bought a kit. So go check those guys out for that exhaust.
This is from Billy. Billy chimes in as, this is my daily driver project. It's a 1994 F-150 XLT extended cab. It's got a 5.0. I got the truck almost exactly a year ago, and I'm happy with what I've done to it so far. I want a bigger lift and bigger tires down the road, but where it's my daily, I went with a 2.5-inch lift and 32s for driving on the interstate every day to school and back. Here's a before and after. I love the videos you guys make, and I found, thank you, and I found you all through the Fox shop. Can't wait for those Bronco videos.
I can't wait for them either.
Now, Billy, I gotta say that's a pretty truck.
It is.
It is. It really is. So this is cool.
Pretty truck. Love that you sent it in, and looking forward to some more pictures on that build.
Definitely.
Like the extended cab F-150s. I've had like 3 myself.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
All right, so guys, John sends in a 1977 F-150 4x4 4BT ZF5 Borg Warner, a 1356 with a Dana 60 and a Dana 80 with a 355 gears and 33-inch tires. Hey, must be Canadian. Tires, eh?
Hey!
Tires, eh?
I got tires, eh?
Yeah. Beautiful truck, man. I can't wait to see that thing get some paint on it. That green truck is awesome. Nice build, man. Mm-hmm. He writes in, John here, I love what you guys are doing with the builds and flips. Glad you started your own channel. We are too, by the way. I built the truck below in 2010. We've gone through a lot of trial and error since I finally have the engine running the best it's ever run. The Cummins has a HX30 44mm. Inducer intercooled stock injectors. Man, you got to get the 40 horsepower injectors. Tuned pump and bumped timing. She runs great, makes 25 psi boost, basically is what he's saying, at the intake, and only leaves a light haze of smoke, full throttle. Hard pass getting it at the EGTs higher than 1100 degrees. Good. Don't get them. 1200 is like where I start backing out of the throttle. Just don't get that. Degrees. Pre-turbo gets between 24 to 26 regularly, and
awesome.
Yes, and has gotten as good as 28 mpg. Estimated powers around 180 horse and 400 foot-pounds of torque. It will always be a work in progress. Always a work in progress. There's always something to do on these trucks. Making it look nice is the next task. It don't look bad in photos. I mean, I see the little dings and blemishes, but still, beautiful build. Keep up the good work. Thanks for sending it in, and beautiful truck. I can't wait to get my 5.9 in my.
For what I've seen on there, I mean, it looks pretty sweet.
So that's it for rides sent in this week on Saturday Night Shenanigans. Also, guys, go ahead for next Saturday Night Shenanigans. Go ahead and send in your rides with a paragraph. Go ahead and send those in to centraloregonshenanigans@gmail.com with a few pictures, description. Try to keep it at a paragraph.
I love hearing the stories, though. This is great. This is good that we have this as part of the show.
Yeah,
it's freaking really cool to see you guys out there working on these vehicles.
Yeah. It's going to be fun. Basically, every Saturday night, we're going to try to do these updates. Kyle is unfortunately not with us tonight, and he misses it. He loves doing these. I love doing these. So
don't forget to just bitch slap a big thumbs up for this video.
And comment down below. Subscribe if you have not already. Email us your rides, guys. We're going to go ahead and get drunk and send this one off. Till next time on COS. Good night.